Your Pisces, your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, this is you. The traits of the signs and planets always means the same. It doesn't matter where you put it. The position is in is what it takes on, or is the role it plays. For example, Pisces sun sign role is being the spirit or the motivation, which is the spirit itself that intertwines with your soul and body. The Pisces moon sign is your soul reflection, reaction, inner self, emotions, and your true self, or what you already are. Pisces rising is your first mind, your attitude, or your personality, your first appearance of how people first see you, and your physical appearance. The ascendant is the most important, but none of the sign is more important than the other. And so Neptune or Jupiter is your chart ruler. Now, the basic traits of a Pisces. Pisces, I feel it within me. It's that intuition that run deep. Yes, you the imaginative. You are that psychic. You are the master of meditation. So the home of meditation will be you. And the only way you can be the master is when you're on your upside, when you're balanced. And so you're definitely multitasking type of person. You got multi-talent. You're adaptable. You're versatile. And since you are the last sign of all the houses, you are the old soul. So this makes you well equipped to come into this world and to bring the spiritual aspects of healing. So you possess this healing powers. You're very adaptable because you're a mutable sign. You deal with water. You're deep into the ocean. Yeah, so your oceans carries everything. You absorb energy. So you was in both worlds. You was in the spiritual world and you was in the material world. So you got a foot in both worlds as the fish. And so it's your feet. Your feet is like the fish in the spiritual world and in the material world. You stand in both worlds. And so you as the Pisces, your intuition is deep. It's about what you feel. It's about what you see. It's you who have all the psychic abilities of clairvoyance, of prophecy, which I don't like to say prophecy, but those who are like the fortune tellers. So Pisces, it's all about your occult mind. You got a occult mind that dig into the secrets of the spiritual planes. And so you're the one who about the clarity of mind or the clarity of spirit. And so Pisces, you're the loving, the compassionate one who about the emotions of higher conscious. That's only when you're balanced. But you're also bringing heaven on earth. Yes, you bring the spiritual world on earth to those who don't know. But it can be very good. It look very good. It look like you are the supernatural human. And you are. But you got a choice. You can be on the downside. And it could be an illusion. All about the illusion. All about the glamour. All about deception. All about the confused energy that just don't know who they are. So when you don't know who you are, you could be one of the weakest signs on the planet. Just like you could be the strongest in the spiritual planes, or on your upside, you could be one of the weakest or balanced spiritual person there is. You need spirituality, Pisces. Pisces, you need spirituality. You need it because you are the master of the spiritual world. Out of all the water signs, that I mean, you got your foot in both worlds. It gets no realer than this. When you talking about spiritual, astrological forces, yes, or the energy forces, life forces, you're all about that. So pay attention to your intuition. It always speak to you. It always tell you things. It always give you that wisdom. And you live by your own intuition. Yes, you have your own meaning of living as an old soul. So what do your dreams tell you, Pisces? I know your dream. Your dreams are always telling you something. Just pay attention. Write down what's in your dreams. Write down everything about your dreams. Yes, Pisces, I know you hear me, but you always have that conflict when it deals with your desires and what you want. You have the shifting emotions. And so you got to watch out for your shifting emotions, because you can go to the extremes and be very snappish and be temperamental, even though you got a cool personality. But Pisces tend to be the ones who are the addicts when they're on the downside, the alcoholic, the drugs abuser, any type of high, because you deal with the spiritual world, so you love to be high. But if you are balanced and you're in the right mind, you don't need those things, because you know that you are the high, and the high live within you, Pisces. So when you recognize that you're a part of the Most High and that you are the high that's in this vessel, then you don't need any other drug to substitute this high, because you are it, Pisces, once you know yourself. But other than that, you're the one who are all into unpredictable situations, and you love being around unbalanced people, and you get into unpredictable situations, just crazy situations. I mean, you're definitely a free spirit, and you're difficult to find to catch, and you can be very isolated. And so this is on the downside, Pisces. You have ability to saw other people's energy to take as your own. You had ability to take on another person's problem and their joys. And so how another person feel, you can feel it too, Pisces. So you're definitely an empath. And you definitely have a tendency to have sympathy for anyone and anything that hurts a plant or that harms a plant, or that harms animals, or that harms anybody. Because Pisces, you're very sensitive. Even though you love life, you love them plants. You got compassion for them animals. You got compassion for them friends. You love them friends. You know what I mean? So all of this has a home in your spiritual world. And you understand that it's naturally a part of you, Pisces. You're so generous and so kind and so nice, Pisces. You like to see people do good and you like to help people. You got to say no sometimes, Pisces. You can't always just give everything away, and then you expect for something in return. And when nobody don't return it, you get mad. So Pisces, be careful. Discipline yourself, because you got that wild energy when you are not balanced. And so basically, you're the old soul, and you have the power to be one of the most powerful spiritual master, teacher, healer of the world, who everyone look up to. So you're your own downfall. Everything you do is according to you. And so this is why you get into addiction. You have addictive behaviors. Just anything that you do can become addictive. It don't matter what it is. But what you have to do, since you deal with habits and addiction, you have to put good habits in the place of them bad habits. For example, smoking weed and alcohol. The good habits will be drinking tea, green tea, or something that's helpful. You know what I mean? So, or eating something that's helpful, or doing things that's helpful, like working out or anything. Even though I know, Pisces, you're more impractical than practical, so working out wouldn't be your thing, but that will help, because you got the ability to be practical too. See, that people fail to realize. So basically, you're impractical and you're practical, because it's all about what you want, and what you want you can be practical about. As long as you ain't too dependent on others, you will win. Stop depending on other people. You're here to do for yourself, to learn how to do for yourself, and not to just expect for people to give you things. And you ain't here to be lazy and careless and have emotional confusion to where you snap because you don't know what is that, what is this, because you're so confused. You don't even know yourself no more. You're lost in the current. You're lost in your own ocean. Intellectual, you are curious and you like to explore the unusual and the hidden things, which is like the spiritual things that's unseen, or the mystical things. So you like to solve the problems. So you make a great problem solver too. But you're good at writing, musician, and as an artist, because you're the type who can visualize something in your mind or imagine something in your mind, and then you can write it and you can actually live it in your mind like it's a real play a movie inside your mind. So as you can create things through your imagination, you can also put it on pen and paper and really create movies of things. So this is the ability that you have. And so this gives you the ability to see the big picture. Like somebody could say something about their problem, what they're going through, and you can imagine and visualize it. So you're good at that. We're talking about visualization, imagination. And so this psychic ability that you have. You also had a psychic ability to see objects and things and to understand what these objects means. Like pictures, objects that you see, the pictures that you see is very important. The images, drawing is very important. And harmonious music. So it's all about having peace within yourself. You couldn't see when dealing with business or finances, but at the same time, you really don't care about money like that. You know what I mean? Because money ain't your thing. Most of the spiritual world, you choose spirituality over money any day. But it's a good gift that you have when dealing with the finance, because you know how to budget on the upside. But on the downside, you can be careless. You are the ones who crack jokes, who tell good jokes, you are a super charmer, and you love to laugh. You are loyal. You are not selfish, which means you're unselfish, and you're generous. You're always ready to help a friend or anyone you love who has fallen on hard times. You're always there. So the thing about you're very magical, because Neptune is a planet that makes you so magical. Yes, and this deal with the spiritual world. So anything that's spiritual, wow, you have the ability to manifest through what you vision, because you are the manifestation of the spiritual world. So the spiritual world, you can visualize things and you can make it happen. And so this is the great power that you have. And there's no more understanding person who's very sensitive and very understanding as you to have as a friend or a loved one, because you're definitely warm-hearted, caring, devoted, and sentimental. You saw the oppressors, the impressors. You saw people's thoughts. You saw the images. You saw all the energy around you, even the emotions around you, and you can read people like a book, because it's the energy that you pick up, and you just know your intuition is always on point. Definitely, you need to develop a positive self-image and strength and ability to take responsibility for yourself, and don't let yourself be a victim of bad choices. With your superb intuition, it's a must that you discipline yourself and fight hard for stability. And the world that you're going to create is going to be like how you vision it, how you see it. You are capable of achievement to the highest. You're capable of spiritual achievement, self-mastery, and you're capable of highly intellectual achievement. And you're a magnet, and you're the mysterious ones. And so you're capable also of spreading spiritual love everywhere, and to inspire people spiritually, and to heal people spiritually. You got the healing powers that deals with therapy of all kinds, because you're fun-loving to be around, and you have the compassion and love for everyone and everything in life. People think you're weak, but you're tougher than what they think you are. Because you're emotional, they think you're weak, but you're tougher than what they think you are. Because you definitely are truly that divine powers when you know yourself. So lighten up, Pisces. If you're not in the spirituality or being your divine self, you would definitely fall to the bottom, because you're here to dive into the spiritual realm and bring this healing to the world. So you're here to be in the spiritual world and the physical world. You're here to bring the spiritual world to the physical world or the material world. So you're here to bring heaven on earth, definitely. And you're the master teacher, the master healer when you're up on the upside. And everybody look like souls to you. Everybody is souls. You know that everybody is souls. And so the upside, you often create a special kind of magic, because you definitely is a special person. And that's when you concentrate on the best and reject what is ugly. You know what I mean? And stop being mean spirit. and if you lighten up a little bit, everything will open up to you. I mean, you're generous and know that you're here to help people. And the greatest strength and weapon that you have is that you are a very generous and giving person, and you're always ready to help somebody when they're in the need of help. So that's a good thing about you as a Pisces, the fish. So you're musical, right? So you're all about the tune and rhythm of life. You're all about the excitement, the joy, the compassion, and the love for everyone. And you all want to give your best to everyone. That's on the upside. Now, if you're not doing this, just let you know you got to step up your game. And this is definitely it. And this is definitely what it be. Ashe.